Ever heard of Wolf-Rayet stars? They deserve more attention than they get as one of the most violently energetic phenomena in the universe. The fact that the name is not in common parlance, when even the most uninterested layperson has heard of supernovas and black holes, is probably due to, first of all, their rarity, and second to the fact that to the naked eye, they kind of look unimpressive. Gamma Velorum and Theta Muscae, which are both in the southern hemisphere and never visible from where I live in upstate New York, both look completely ordinary until you start looking at their light spectrum and realize there's something extraordinary going on. The first thing that becomes apparent is that they are hot, even by stellar standards. Wolf-Rayet stars vary from about 30,000 Kelvin to an unimaginable 210,000 Kelvin. By comparison, the sun's surface is about 6,700 Kelvin. The high temperatures fuel an enormously strong stellar wind, which blows away most of the hydrogen in their upper atmosphere and leaves the star mainly composed of oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon. They're also at the top of the list of potential gamma-ray bursters. These are stars that undergo a sudden collapse and release a blast of gamma rays that are collimated along the star's rotational axis. So being on a planet that has a Wolf-Rayet star's rotational axis pointed in your direction is a little bit like looking down a loaded gun barrel. They're also beautiful, at least from a distance. The topic comes up because of a paper that was in monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society about a star that's been nicknamed the Stellar Peacock. It's called Apep, and it's in the constellation Norma. This Wolf-Rayet star has blown carbon-laden dust from its upper atmosphere, and its high rotational speed has swept it into a pinwheel. The name Apep comes from Egyptian mythology. Apep was a monstrous serpent who did battle with the god Ra. Astronomer Joseph Callingham, who was one of the first people to study Apep, thinks the name is pretty apt. He said, "It's a star that is embattled within a serpent's coils." All poetic license aside, the violent imagery is spot on. Wolf-Rayet stars eventually self-destruct, becoming black holes and pretty much destroying everything in the vicinity. So the bright spot at the center of Apep is the eye of a cosmic storm. The recent paper by a team led by University of Sydney student Yingyuo Han uses data from the Very Large Telescope in Chile to try to figure out what's going on with the spiral plumes. The detail is phenomenal. In an interview with Science Daily, Han said that the magnification required to produce the imagery was like seeing a chickpea on a table 50 kilometers away. Astronomer Peter Tuthill had the following to add. Wolf-Rayet stars are ticking time bombs. As well as exhibiting all the usual extreme behavior of Wolf-Rayets, Apep's main star looks to be rapidly rotating. This means it could have all the ingredients to detonate a long gamma-ray burst when it goes supernova. It's hard to say anything about Wolf-Rayet stars without lapsing into superlatives. Han had the following to add. The speeds of the stellar winds produced are just mind-blowing. They are spinning off the stars at about 12 million kilometers an hour. That's 1% of the speed of light. Fortunately for us, Apep is located a safe 6,600 light years away. If one was a lot closer, say 25 light years or under, it would be catastrophic. The radiation bombardment could strip away the Earth's ozone layer, leaving the surface subject to massive irradiation. There's decent evidence that at least some of the mass extinctions the Earth has seen were due to local supernovas, not necessarily Wolf-Rayet stars. But to put your mind at ease, there are no supernova candidates that are within what is terrifyingly known as the kill zone. So that's a look at one of the most dangerous and beautiful phenomena in the universe. I'm glad we got to see it and find out a little bit about what makes it tick from a safe distance. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Our resources are down there, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.